Good evening and welcome to the Stock Planner channel. One of the first things I do morning and night is check FinViz and try to get a feeling for what the stock market did today. This certainly looks like the stock market was mixed today. And if you look at it, it probably was just not much change. Same with the world stocks. If you look at the SPY today, it lost a little ground. Each evening, I run a report in OmniBroker, which gives me all the RSI, which is an indicator that I use to give me signals on buy, RSI short. I also use the MACD as an indicator, especially for long trending markets, buy and short. The zigzag, which is an indicator that helps me stay in the trade, and whether the stock is trading above or below the 50 MA. This is an indication of upward or downward trend. But as you can see, very few signals were generated. And that's because the market didn't move today. So today is a good day to check my specific categories for trading. For me, there's various different categories that move the market. One is the virus situation that we're in, COVID. The market, the Fed has been pumping money into the market and is creating a lot of volatility. Our politics, we're strongly and deeply divided country. Green energy and energy is going to help and be very influential for the next 10 years. Healthcare, 5G, and AI technologies are going to change our way we do our healthcare. Privacy and censorship issues are going to be taking place over the next 10 years. So these are the things that I'm thinking will influence the market over the next 10 years, and I've divided them into categories. I believe that technology will continue, even if our economy takes a little dip over the next 2 or 3 years, which I do think we're going to go into a slight bear market, and we're going to be slow to recover. But the retail, green energy, networking, transportation and infrastructure, healthcare, smart homes and cities, smart cars are all going to be changed based on the advances of technology. We're going to have chips that are faster and can do more things. Automated cars, automated driving will soon be the norm. Today I want to talk about smart technology. I have a watch list of 150 stocks. This is my domain, which these 150 stocks I know a little bit about. I'm interested in them. And within that domain, I have different categories. One of them is AI, smart car, and home, smart home. Others are China, tech stocks, energy, healthcare, 5G, financial, retail. Today I'd like to talk about the AI smart car. And I took and categorize stocks that I believe will be influential in this category. CSCO, IBM, and others. And I run the RSI indicator against the stock to see how they perform using that indicator. And over here, in this last column, are the results. This one, Baidu, has a 90% win rate. Cisco, 83. That's one that I chose. IBM, 88 is another one that I chose. And ALRM, 88. So I've selected ALRM, Cisco, and IBM as my 3 favorite stocks. And it's based on some technical issues, but also some fundamental issues as well. I'm currently in a trade on only one of those, and that's Cisco. It's doing quite well. Now you'll see on this chart, sometimes I use the MACD indicator as my governing indicator for entering trades and exiting trades. But these 3, I've used the RSI. Let's dive in further and look at the charts. First one is ALRM. We have an upward trend ending about here, a slight downward trend, upward trend, and a downward trend. And now we have an upward trend. We had a short here and it resulted in a winner. I would have stayed in the trade till about right here. So this was a winner. I'm not longer in that trade. Now, I'm waiting for a transition here. The next one I'd like to talk about is IBM. IBM has been on a steady uptrend and dropped. We had a buy here and resulted in a loss. And there's the loss, small loss. Bought it somewhere in here and lost it somewhere in there. The last one I'd like to talk about is Cisco. Cisco had a downward trend. Then around November, a steady rise. We entered a trade November 4th and still in that trade. This has been a good one for me. We don't exit the trade while the zigzag is still showing green. So this is a winner, big winner. So in conclusion, I have 3 smart AI stocks: ALRM, Cisco, and IBM. I'm currently in one trade, and it is Cisco. I have 27 shares. I'm waiting for another single for ALRM and IBM. Do you have any smart technology stocks? I'd like to hear about it. Please like and subscribe to the video. Thank you. And next time I'll cover 5G.